Hi, y'all. I went to Plantmania yesterday. Plantmania is on May 30th and May 31st. I got the VIP. The VIP, I think, was $45. With the VIP, you're able to come in an hour early. They give you a shirt. They give you a bag, which had coupons in it. You get a free cutting, and you also have access to a locker so that you don't have to walk around holding your plants the whole time. So I got that. I didn't really take advantage of much of those offers. I never even looked at my locker. Um, but I'm enjoying the shirt. Also, the VIP was also for 2 days. So you can come the first day and the second day. But I'm not going back. I mean, I enjoyed it while I was there. So, is it worth it to get the VIP? Absolutely. Um, for the free plant, they had some decent cuttings, and you get to pick which one you wanted. I like the shirt and I like the bag. The coupons in there, when I got there, I was so excited because there was so many vendors and so much going on that I didn't even look at the coupons. I started buying stuff, and I could have had fun. Oops. I could have had a discount. I didn't even check for it. So anyway, I'm going to tell you guys what I got. First of all, like I said, this event occurred on the 30th, the 31st. That means the first of the month, the bills is due. So I wasn't balling. So what I did was just buy little things. And one of the things that I did get, I bought a sample mystery, a mystery bag, right? I'm sorry it's all messed up. But with the mystery bag, it was only $20. She said she has 5 plants in there that she handpicked herself. They're really nice plants. I had to tell my daughter when I was out there, look, I'm not going to open this bag up until I'm a couple of feet away from her, because if she gave me some damaged plants, if she gave me some goofy plants, I'm going to be pissed. So I'm just going to chill, and I took my little risk of allowing her to give me the mystery bag. And I'm going to show you guys what was in there. So it came like this, and it had 5 plants in there. I don't know if there's 5 in there now because I have looked through it a couple of times. Disclaimer, I don't know the names of these plants, all of these plants. It didn't come with any instructions or anything. I'm just going off of what I know. I think, hold on. This one I think is super pretty. Okay, this one I think is super pretty because it has little polka dots on it. Super healthy looking. The roots look good. So that was number one. This one looks like an alocasia, and alocasias are so expensive. And look at the size of it. It's a decent size. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. This looked like it would be at least $20 or more itself. Oh, did I show y'all the roots? Roots are good. This one is so pretty. I love the color. I don't know what it is. It looks like a pothos, but I hadn't seen them in that color. I don't know. This one looks like another alocasia to me. Look at the tips of this. And also look at the color on the stem. That's bad. I love it. And lastly, I saw this one fully mature. I don't know what kind of alocasia this one is, but I saw it fully mature. My daughter and I, and she was like, "Oh, I want that! I want that!" I'm like, "Girl, I'm buying it." Disclaimer: my daughter's 26, but like I won't buy it for her. But I saw it fully mature, and I'm grateful to have found it in my mystery bag, because when I first opened the mystery bag, like I said, I was a little bit away from the vendor to check it out, and I kind of looked in the bag real quick just to make sure everything I had in there was healthy. I didn't check out the varieties, and then when I got home, I'm like, girl, that one that looked like an armor, it's in there, because this is a really tough, um, tough leaf. So I'm gonna give that to my daughter. All right, so that's all of the $20 mystery bag for 5 items. So It was called Blooms and Petals. So if she is at another, because I don't know where, if the vendors all travel, because she came from Georgia. But if you see them, it is worth it to get the mystery bag. And she was there with her little daughter. Her daughter was helping her, a little girl, it's so cute. She was helping her sell stuff. She also had a mystery plant that was like $10. So they covered up the top of the plant with the bag like this, and then you could just see the bottom of the plant, and they're like the mystery plant. You get the mystery plant for $10. You take it off and you see what it is. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that. Now, what I also told you with VIP, we get a free cutting. So they had them all set up on the table. This is the one I picked. I don't know how to say that. Syndaphilus. That's how I'm pronouncing it. I don't know. It's pretty. It's healthy. It doesn't have any roots yet, but I do see the note there, so I'm gonna give it time. But that was my freebie. And then I went over to a table, and first of all, the little what's this called? This little tissue. This is cute. The gentleman that wrapped the plant up for me, he had the tissues over on the side, and he was putting the plant in a bag, and I was like, wait, baby, I'm gonna need you to wrap that up in a tissue because the tissue's cute. But my intent on going out there was to buy a Hoya. I need a Hoya. I got house plants, but I want a Hoya, and a nice looking Hoya that I could put in a hanging basket. But when I got out there, I don't like to use the word humble, but I found out real quick that I ain't got Hoya money. So I saw a lady with some Hoya cuttings, and this is one of them. $5. I went for the cheapest one. She had like $5, $8, $20. I wanted to get two different varieties. I didn't want to get something that was typical, you know. She's got the scientific name on there. But I didn't want to get something, you know, that you typically see. So I got this. Um, oh, I didn't notice that yesterday. It looks like it's got two new growths that should be there soon. Came with two leaves. I can't really tell. It doesn't, I'm not sure yet. I don't want to disturb it until I get my medium that I'm going to use for it, which will be peat moss and some perlite. That's all I think I need. If y'all know any different, let me know. Um, so yeah, this looks rare, and I like the shape, and I want to make sure if I'm going to get two Hoyas, I'm going to get diversity. I don't need them to look the same. I've already had the Buddha rope before. I did okay with that. That was some years ago. I've had the little heart one that was in a small container, the little heart shaped one that they sell on Valentine's Day that never makes any more leaves. It's just a heart, and you just deal with that. I've had that before. I think I could take care of them okay, so I'm hoping that I can get this to grow well enough to be able to put it in a hanging basket and reproduce as much as possible. I also have been fascinated with the fact that Hoyas make flowers. I hear the flowers have like a nectar to them, and I really want to know what that tastes like. I also heard that it smells really good, and I really want to smell it. So this is my other Hoya, $5 as well. Um, I stated before, I can't tell whether or not it's rooted yet, but they just told me stick it in some pure light and some peat moss, and we'll see from there. And did I get anything else? I didn't get anything else, but like I told you before, if you guys decide to go, because I mean, I'm posting this on Sunday, so it's still pretty early in the day. I don't know if somebody's going to check it out. I check out TikTok to see when events are going on, what they look like, because I expected this to be small. I really did. I only found out about it because I was going through Facebook, and Facebook's so nosy. They're like, you know, we know your business, and we know you would like to be here. I don't know if this event happens every year or if this is the first one. I do know that they are going to different cities soon. Um, but yeah, if you get the VIP, it's worth it. to some, the advantage that I didn't use or enjoy was the advantage of coming in early. But I paid $16 like for a regular admission ticket for my daughter, and then I had the VIP. I had the expectations that you get these free classes with the VIP. They did have classes. I looked at them. Not to say I wasn't interested, meaning that they were interesting, but I rather had just walked around for a while. I mean, the only class that they had that I could really remember was something about building compost. So I didn't go there. But these are how the coupons were set up. Some of them are 20% off, 10% off. And please be advised, don't get misconstrued by the cheap stuff. Not cheap stuff, because my stuff is is quality. But don't misconstrue that because I bought things that were lower priced, that everything out there is cheap. There were plants that were $1,000 and $300. So many rare plants that I got on my Pinterest that's been sitting there for some years. I actually got to touch them and walk up to them and smell them a little bit and say how you doing to them, because otherwise I would have had no access to them. They had some museums, some serious collector plants out there. Beautiful things. So don't assume because I came out there and I paid like less than $50 that means that everything out there would be at that price. It's not. It's also supplies out there too. But yeah, this, check out your coupons before you start walking around, because I didn't. See, 10% off. And I want to say there was at least, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong, about 50, 60 vendors out there. It probably was 20 and I'm exaggerating, but it felt like a whole lot. It wasn't overly crowded. There was enough space for you to walk around. Now, granted, there were little traffic jams here and there because, stuff is beautiful. People want to stop. Everybody had their camera out. You got to kind of be mindful not to walk through people's video and things like that. And I love plant people. Oh my God, the people out there were so beautiful. Like, I think something about nurturing a plant from the inside, and the amount of care that you have for the plant and the environment, and that love actually like is a personality trait. Those people, everybody was friendly, everybody was respectful, everybody dressed well. um Gorgeous people out there. All right, that's it. If you have any questions or suggestions, put them down. Y'all take it easy.